Valentino Summers and Wave Runners. Chains on my niggas like slave runners. Drug dealers anonymous. How many Madonnas can that monster fit? My brick talk is more than obvious, it's ominous. Garage is the phantom. Ghouls, ghosts, and goblins. Blonde mohawk, the collection. I'm Dennis Rodman. The money counter's the only moment of silence. Cause hush money balances all this drugs and violence. Hat trick under my mattress. Date I stop, steal, hats and asterisks. After it, after all, I can make a call. I can baptize a brick as I wash away my sins like a Catholic. Who the fucking master this? America's nightmares and Flint. Children of a lesser God when your melanin's got a tint. And I can't even mention what I sent or what I spent. Cause my name in 18 wheelers is evidence. I put my booze in them cruise collection. Like's a bitch, A to Z on her shoe collection. Take your pick, paid in full like 86 G's on my body. The new Gucci has less monogram. God's got it. Let he without sin cast the first stone. So I built that all glass quad level first home. Shatter all of your misconceptions, hold all of the missing weapons. You thought I would miss my blessing, the ultimate misdirection.
Your husband was a drug dealer. For 14 years, he sold crack cocaine.
Federico Fellini in the flesh. Sergio Cicchini inside his mesh. Bitch, I've been bracking since the 80s. Google me, baby, you crazy. 89 in London pulling bins up. Type it in, Google's your friend, bruh. 14-year drug dealer and still counting. Who deserves the medal of freedom is my accountant. He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. IRS shoulda had the townhouses surrounded. Thanks to the lawyers, I marbled the foyer, I tore the floor up, yeah, that's for the koi fish. We been dining on oysters. I walked through the garage, it's like multiple choices. I told him pull a Royce up, I'm getting ghosts. I'm hearing noises, I think it's the boys, but I've been banging the Deutsch. We got storefronts, we got employee stuff. We've been opening studios and 40/40s up. The paper trail is gorgeous. Cases we bury some before a reasonable doubt drop. The jury hung. Bling bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling. My tenure took me through Virginia. Ask Teddy Riley about me. Ask the federales about me. Trying to build a cell around me. Snatch my nigga Emery up. Try to get him to tell about me. He told 12, give me 12. He told him to go to hell about me. Drug dealers anonymous. Y'all think Uber's the future? Our cars been autonomous. Mules move the drums. Take them to different spots. We just call the shots by simply moving our thumbs. I'm a course of miracles with this shit. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Therein lies the peace of God. I always knew I was a prophet, but I couldn't find a decent job. Life made me ambidextrous. Counting with my right, whipping white with my left wrist. Damn, Daniel. FBI keep bringing them all white vans through.
We gone, stop, we good, stop, chill, we on, chill, scale, let's go, Domingo, let's go, take, let's go, set, let's roll, straightening, yeah, straightening, yeah. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it. In this game, sit back, be patient. Niggas act like the game went vacant. Niggas act like some been taken. What? Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Been kicking shit popping out daily. On the island, it's a movie I'm making. I'm counting the Neros with Robert De Niro. He telling them that you're amazing. Put that shit on. Nigga get shit on. I bought 2 whips and I put my bitch on. She put this wrist on. She factory said it went rich and meal prone. Turn a pandemic into a pandemic, you know that's the shit that we on. Them niggas gon' pull up and act like the shit is together, won't fuck with you home. I don't do the fake kicking. There go a rocket, it's taking it. It's a problem with you, then we straightening it. Swap out the cap with a demon in it. Upgrade the band up, put fiends in it. I got some shooters you ain't seen with me. We're running shit back, I just seen tenant. We gonna get straightening, yeah, straightening, yeah. Don't not get straightening but straightening. Don't not get straightening but straightening. Don't not get straightening but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it.
You don't get shit straight if you don't straighten it. No. On the touch to sit back and watch patient. Do a trick with the stick, it's amazing. In the bando, chopping out bacon. Lows on like I'm starring in the Matrix. I keep the cookie like my grandma made it. I get the keys and the pounds and the babies. And the bricks came white like shady. Got a Lambo through the avenue. Pretty little bit with an attitude. Give a shout out to them white boys. All white rolls look radical. Keep you a fly, don't let them take it. If they get charged, you gotta get straight. I got your op, I give them a facelift. My niggas lurking and spinning the day shift. I got them rat when you see me. Rack A. And back to back, it's a repeat. Championship, it's a 3P. Shoot out the window like Drizzy and Freaky. I keep it on me, believe me. Yes, sir. I be up high where the trees be. I go and put on so much of this ice. They say don't touch me, you gon' freeze me.
Straightening, yeah. Straightening, yeah. Don't not get straightening but straightening. Don't not get straightening but straightening. Don't not get straightening but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten.
Get my strain. Automatic handgun like the Navy. I keep 100 round drum, ain't fading. Turn a nigga to a mummy with a pavement. Terminator with the money, you were grave. Terminator spin an op block, rockin' by baby. Made it talk stop, made it mama hate. We were trapping at the spot, out the base. That's mainly in devil, we spin on your block. Spin. I go for Birkin, the one was circling. I woke up and bought me a drop. Like fuck it, straight to the point, I get straight to the straight. And your buddy, he can't even walk. We gutted them, nobody talk. We gutted new color, then start the fall. New trailing and hustling, beat down the wall. Beat down with the stepper, Northside rebel. No, keep a Mac in the back of the Tesla. I'm with the gang, we can never be selfish. Watch how I dress, I'm the different professor. Saw the kill tech, then I bought a compressor. Time to press them, eat them for breakfast. Taught them a lesson, I'm never confessing. Never my message, somebody stretch them.
Straightening, yeah. Straightening, yeah. Don't not get straightening but straightening. Don't not get straightening but straightening. Don't not get straightening but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it. Yeah. Don't not get straightening but straightening. You feel me? I don't know what y'all think going on out there, but you know what I mean? We straight. We gone.
Hey, know I'm talking about. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, know I'm talking about RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. We got to talk about Diddy. We got to talk about TD Jakes. We got to talk about the industry tonight yet again. This is the first official show of the new year. I've been chilling, you know what I'm saying? I've been, you know what I'm saying, just taking some time to do what I do. So, you know what I'm saying? We back though. You know I wasn't going to stay gone for long. You knew I wasn't going to stay gone for long. And Jakes and Diddy and them, they just been lucky that the holidays rolled around. They've been real lucky that I've been letting everybody be with their families and just enjoy the holidays. I ain't been too much pressing the issue too much. I really been taking it light and I've been chilling. Well, not so much. We back. Salute Godson on that 20 piece. I appreciate you. You said Showtime, get the likes up, gang. Salute to you Godson on that 20 piece. That's how you start off the show, with a 20 piece McNugget. But what's even better than starting off the show with a 20 piece McNugget than starting off the show with the honey bun? Honey bun. Won't you do something for me? You say, what Big Ratchet would it do? What's good? I appreciate you, Crystal Cove. Look, I'm gonna be real with you, Crystal Cove. The other day, it was Ethel. I'm gonna be messy and just tell you who it was. Ethel hit me up and Ethel said something about you dropping a bunch of money and she feel like you a op and whoop-de. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna let you know. Ethel, she jumped in my DM or wherever it was at. I can't remember where the hell she hit me up at, but she said something. Maybe it was my comment section on here. It might have been that last video you sent me a lot of money on. I can't remember which one it was. The one we hit $1,000 on. Well, I'm gonna be real. She hit me up and she was talking a bunch of shit, but it is what it is. Salute to you though for throwing up that honey bun. But hey, if you she said, Ethel, Lord. Sapphire already side. I'm gonna be real. Sapphire been side-eyeing Ethel for a while. But I'm being messy tonight. It is what it is. We back. It's a new year. I'm being messy. We back. But hey, if you want to throw up another honey bun and reply to that, or however you feeling, go ahead and throw me up another honey bun if you feeling frisky, Crystal Cove. I appreciate that honey bun though. I'm being messy tonight. Salute though. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know I'm gonna be messy, man. It is what it is. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And somebody just said something crazy on my damn comment section. It's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Hold on, hey, hold on real quick. Turn around. I said somebody just hit me up, said some crazy shit in my comments. Oh my and whoever Don is, Don told me I knew you was hitting it, man. Anyway, boy, y'all crazy as hell in that comment section. But y'all been wilding out. Hey, look, I cut the cameras on the other night. We had a good New Year's. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed their holidays. Hopefully, everybody, you know what I'm saying, got to enjoy it, man. We had a blast. I fucked with y'all. We did something a little bit different this year. But all in all, it was a great time kicking it with y'all. So blessed, yes, be messy. Salute. Hey, look, if you want to be real messy, 300 will really piss her off. I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna leave it there. It's a new year. I'm done being messy. I'm just saying, hey, if you really want to piss her off, another honey bun will really show her how blessed we all are. I'm just throwing that out there. But salute to you. I love you, Crystal Cove. I ain't got no issue with you. Ain't no op of mine. You ain't no op of mine at all. I appreciate you. Salute, Crystal. Even Big Sapphire say she fucking with you. She said, Crystal, we love you. We do. Trust me and believe me, you a part of the game. I appreciate you. And you got a mod wrench. So hey, that's why she really mad. That's why she mad. She got that mod wrench. Oh, okay. I see what it is now. Okay, it is what it is. All right. Well, we gonna get to this TD Jakes and Diddy situation because it's not over. Like I told y'all, how the hell we only got 300 likes with 1,000 people in here? Come on, y'all. Y'all see, this is why we don't start the shows on time. This is why, because y'all be tripping on them likes. So I'm just gonna stay here and talk shit. I know y'all can see I'm verified now on YouTube. Now, I got it out the mud, y'all. So go ahead and if you want to throw your flowers up for me, go ahead and throw them up. We got 100K and we verified on YouTube. Go to my channel and see that check mark by my name. It is what it is. I don't care who mad about that. We verified, bitch. Okay, but let's get to it. So, all right, TD Jakes and Diddy. Where the freak did we leave off with this? Because we've been covering a lot of loose and alleged information regarding both of them, and it's been coming across my desk that more, and when I say more, I'm talking about more people are allegedly about to come forward, and more people have been speaking out. And it all kind of started with a little clip from you know what I'm saying, the dude who everyone assumed was talking about Tyler Perry. Y'all know his name in the chat. They thought he was talking about Tyler Perry, then it came back and they were saying he was talking about TD Jakes allegedly. So TD Jakes has, and then someone else came and spoke out and said they were a mentee of TD Jakes and they were blasting him and saying a lot of ish about TD Jakes. Then you get a few more people that have been speaking out. It's not over. The storm is coming for TD. I hope he didn't think that bullshit that he said last time. Oh, even if I did do it, all I got to do is just repent and I'm good. The blood cover everything. No, I don't cover up you over there lying. It don't cover up your ass over there lying. And then I've been having a lot of people hit me up mad. A lot of people are mad at me for exposing TD Jakes. And they say people are gonna end up going down for going against God's chosen one. Well, let me tell you who's the real God's chosen one. Oh, it's Big Ratchet. Oh, God chose me to do this. And you cannot go against me and win. You cannot go against me or this platform and win. We too strong because we stick together. And I keep telling everybody we stronger together than ain't no man bigger and no man or woman. No person is bigger than the program. We all are just as important as everybody else. You are just important as me. I am just important as you because we all got the same voice. We just louder when we say it at the same time. So salute to Crystal Cole. She said, love y'all too. Blessed and highly favored. See, she threw up 300 already. She ain't got no more talking to do, Ethel. That's all the talking she gonna have to do. Ethel, has Ethel ever threw up a super chat over here? Yeah, Ethel, you do a lot of shit that go against this platform, but you sure as hell don't be dropping no super chats. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We watching you though. Salute to you though. We ain't doing no tripping. We blessed and highly favored. All right, so are y'all ready to get started? Because it all started with this video right here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna react to a few of these. I know y'all remember this. So we're gonna start right here, and it's gonna lead us into some other shit. And we just gotta talk about Diddy, and we gotta talk about Tyler Perry, and we gotta talk about TD Jakes. We have to talk about all of these people that are allegedly are about to go down, and this Epstein list is about to shock some people. A lot of these names are going to be in this Epstein list that's coming out very shortly, allegedly.
Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing. I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. What I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got, at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years.
And there we will stop it right there. There's been SH allegations against this person, and this person is allegedly some powerful person. Christian Keys has been trying to expose someone, but he's left no name on it. See, you can't address it if there's no name on it. And a lot of people just been making a lot of allegations against a lot of people. And this is TD Jakes ain't just come into the mix because of this. He's been into the mix because a lot of people see the dirt he's really doing behind the scenes. They see his family are allegedly who we believe they are. They are the people we think they are. These people aren't people of there's no, okay, put it like this. I ain't judging nobody, but let's just call it what it is. Everything that you know, I ain't talking about we don't know what we don't know about what goes on behind closed doors. We don't know everything, but from what we do know, do those sound like the people that should be teaching or preaching, or what we do know about these people? No allegations. What we do know, do those sound like the people that we should be tuning in to listen to, talking to, agreeing with? That we know who they are. Those are some monsters. I don't agree with nothing TD Jakes does. I do not. I don't care who's over here talking about that's God's choice. Okay, well, whatever. I don't care who you think. I don't know what God you pray. Me and him. Well, nah, I don't rock with TD Jakes. He couldn't preach to me. Let me just say that. He could never preach to me, allegedly. No, not allegedly, but he couldn't. I wouldn't listen to him.
He was claiming, that he had
Red Pill, hit me up on Instagram. Send it to my Instagram, the RatchetTV. Hey, y'all, drop my Instagram link.
multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking the long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you, then, and it's 11:11. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another opportunity to connect with you. Please forgive my sins, my shortcomings, my bad decisions, and my mistakes. Please continue to guide and protect us as only you can. Everybody that's watching, it's not a presentation. If I see 11:11, I try to have another conversation with God. So thank you, Heavenly Father. I appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. In Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen. That's interesting. But there are people that will and have and will continue to, unfortunately, offer these things. And some of them are your heroes. Some of them are people who you're like, oh yeah, such and such is amazing, and he does this and he does that. Yeah, but he also does this and that. At some point soon, it's gonna have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since '05. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work.
He says he doesn't want this person, as powerful as they are, to get in the way of his work. And it's not just women who deal with this in the industry. There are men who deal with this in the industry, and they're pressured to do things with other men, allegedly. Or do things, I don't know, man. Look, it's all type of creepy stuff that goes on in the industry, but it is what it is.
So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above. And the difference is, the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police, because sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. And Tams, you literally just asked, why do we as black people have to deal with that? But sometimes it's our own people. Sometimes it's our own heroes. Sometimes it's the very people we deify, and we look up like, oh, they're doing so much. They're doing so much. No, they're also doing this. And my only reservation about naming the people, there was directors along the way, like, hey, you read for this, that, and the other. You want to come back up to the apartment? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You got my headshot, my resume. I'm good. You know if I can handle that or not. You know I can kill that, but I'm not. I don't need to come up to your apartment. We already had the audition. There's other people that I want to say everything, and my brother was like, "Nah, not yet. I want to tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere."
That's the best way to tell.
Man. So he wants to tell it all. And like I said, this might be the year that the industry finally gets exposed. The industry finally goes down. It kind of, a lot of the chatter started around the time Christian Keys came out and said that. Around that time, everything started to come out. And let's continue, man. We're not done, man. Let's continue. Uh let's go. Let's go. We're not done. Let's go. Let's continue.
Hey guys, so I know many of you are familiar with Master Prophet E. Bernard Jordan. If you're heavily into the church and prophetic words, I'm sure you're familiar with his son, Prophet Manasseh. Prophet Manasseh has come out, and Prophet Manasseh is also shaking the table in the church. In a video of his own, he's exposing the church and those that are standing in the pulpit delivering messages to God's people. Please listen to what he has to say and understand that there is proof that what he's saying is true.
Watching me, I've been saying that in 2024 it's going to be the year of exposure, and God is exposing certain people that normally was able to use their power, their influence, and their money to silence people. Those days are over. And before I hear people saying that, oh, this is sown tear in the body of Christ, the Holy Spirit is the spirit of truth. So before you say, touch not my anointing, do my prophets no harm, that's a Neshian statement, because that scripture is referring to Israel. You're taking the scripture out of context. And if the Holy Spirit is the spirit of truth, then speaking truth is not sowing tears. It's bringing reformation and healing. In my 20s, I got to be around some of the biggest men and women of God. And I got to witness things because I got to see them without their armor. One of the things that's really happens, and something talking about, is that there's something called grooming. And it happens in
Salute brown skin girl for that 5-piece. I appreciate you.
the
Salute.
Pentecostal church. It happens in many churches, but I'm referring to the black church specifically. And what that means is that there'll be a bishop, a pastor, apostle, someone who has big conferences. Everybody knows, oh my God, they're the holy man of God. And they will pick and they groom them. And it first goes through stage one where they ask questions. What are you into? What do you like? You need to tell daddy everything. And so they're using verbosity, and they're using this type of garrulous narrative to try to make you feel comfort, to build comfort with their victim. And then from there, it goes into stage two. And stage two is where it begins to become, starts by either making facetious jokes, making little statements, innuendos, and then it goes into the questions of what turns you on, what do you like? You need to tell me this because I need to know, because I need to be able to pray for you. So it's almost like a psychological power game that they're playing with you. And in your head, if you say something wrong, they project it on you. They body shame you. Oh, you're too. Look at your body. Oh, you're the one that's making me do this. Oh, you. And so you have that in the back of your head. And then you also have in their head of their dumb, misinformed followers who are pushing this predatory narrative because they're so in awe with either trying to be like them, either worshiping them, or not worshiping God, or worshiping their denomination or where they come from. And so they're not even there seeing with the eyes of truth, but they're there seeing out of carnality. And so they're sitting up there and they're protecting them. And the leader, the bishop, the pastor, they know this. And so they know, and they feel invisible. Oh, I can get away with this. I just have to make a statement to my church. I just have to tell them, and they're never going to question. Why is it so many people? Why is it always coming up? Why is everybody lying? So everybody's lying. Where there's a mouse, there's mice. And then it goes into the third stage. And the third stage is where they try to become intimate with you. And if you do not allow this, they drop you. They treat you like you're nothing. And they abandon that young male or that young woman. But from my experience, I can only speak from a young male point of view. They abandon that young male and they treat them like they're nothing because they didn't acquiesce to what they wanted. And they look for another victim.
And again, more people are talking. They just keep on. It's like everybody wants to say something, but they're just a little bit too afraid. But they are confirming a lot of the things that everybody's already saying about certain people. Notice these people didn't start speaking until the allegations started to come out about certain people. That's why Tyler Perry, TD Jake's name stuff. Man, Diddy already had this stuff going on. Keefe D jumped all this shit off whenever he started snitching on Diddy. That's when everybody started looking at Diddy for what all the stuff he really had going on. Then boom, as soon as that happens, I already told y'all. I told y'all before, I said, hey, they finna do something to take down Diddy. And then boom, all the paperwork comes out about everything Diddy had going on. Then as soon as the paperwork comes out about Diddy, boom, TD Jake's name gets thrown into the mix because everybody already know what the fuck he had going on. Now everybody starts coming out the woodworks like, hey, all right, well, all these people finna go down anyway. I might as well tell my story. You know what I'm talking about? Keep it a buck.
And they know they can get away with it because their followers are not people that love the Lord. They worship the pastor. They worship the bishop. So they're not seeking for truth. And so this is the day and age that we're in. And I still believe that there are believers that do not worship personalities, so to speak. They don't care who you are. I don't care if you're bishop this, prophet this, apostle that, but they really love the Lord. And so they really are worshiping the spirit of truth, which is Jesus. And they really are about that. And so they can see past that. I want to say to victims that might not have a platform or might feel like you're going to be judged. You can't say nothing because this is what they try to tell you. You're going to be judged. You can't say nothing. You're sowing seed of tear. You know, God is the judge. Yeah, we know God is the judge, but God judges people also through legal systems. God judges people also through other people. There's a group of Christians and we're here and we believe in you and we're here to support you. And if you've been feeling in your heart that you can't say nothing, now is the time for you to speak out. There's still a remnant group of Christians that are not worshiping celebrities. They're not worshiping how big someone's conference is, who they are, or their name, or their notoriety, but they believe in truth, and they're here for you. And I'm not a victim, but I am someone that is speaking truth to help victims that have experienced this, to say, we see you. And there's a group of Christians, men and women of God, that are the true men and women of God, that are here to pray for you. Some of the biggest monsters are right in front of your face, and they manipulate their pulpit to push their nasty agenda, and their followers are duplicitous to it.
Everything else he discussed in this video, he experienced it at the hands of Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he told me it was Bishop T.D. Jakes.
Are y'all listening?
Everything else he discussed in this video, he experienced it at the hands of Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he told me it was Bishop T.D. Jakes. Everything else he discussed in this video, he experienced it at the hands of Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he told me it was Bishop T.D. Jakes. This is not the only situation or the only person that has a testimony or story like this. For Manasseh, it was grooming. The grooming was excessive, manipulative, and he did confront Bishop Jakes about it and how he was handled. I was instrumental in getting Prophet Manasseh and his father, Bishop E. Bernard Jordan, back talking. They were estranged at the time. He then began to get mentored by Prophet Hargrove. That mentorship started before him and his father was estranged. Then Hargrove died. Then Benny Hinn began to mentor Prophet Manasseh Jordan. For those of you that ask, he is not talking about Benny Hinn. He is talking about Bishop Jakes, who he went to afterwards. Because then Manasseh started having them fight a whole lot of things in the media, which you Google, you can find. And he sort of fell in the proverbial arms of Bishop T.D. Jakes. And when he did, instantly the grooming began. He wanted him to call him daddy. Now, mind you, Bishop Jakes can pick up the phone and call Bishop Jordan. But he wanted Manasseh to call him daddy. He began to call him the proverbial arms of Bishop T.D. Jakes. And when he did, instantly the grooming began.
So he says, as soon as this man went to Bishop Jakes, Bishop Takes D, allegedly, as soon as he went to him, he immediately started to, we'll just call it recruiting. We'll just say recruit. We'll just use the word recruit. He started to recruit him, asking him, what are you into? What are the things you like? I want to pray this out of you. Tell me your fantasies. I want to know your deepest, darkest Whoop-de-whoops. Tell me everything you've ever, and he wants to know. So then he knows the limits, and you know what I'm saying? He knows exactly what you're into. He knows what turns you on. It's creepy. And then he wants you to call him daddy. Look, I want to take care of you, but I want you to call me daddy. What the hell what is going on in this industry? Can anybody ever tell me what happened to Ava Combs? Does anybody even know what I'm talking about right now? When I even say that name, I know I'm throwing y'all off right now, but I'll land the plane. What the fuck happened to Ava Combs? Does anybody know who Ava Combs is? Anybody? Tell me who Ava Combs is. Allegedly. Man. Do y'all know who Ava Combs is? Remember the daughter Diddy adopted. So who is that? Yeah, there you go. R City. Diddy, no, it's not Diddy's ex. It's the little girl Diddy allegedly adopted and gave her his last name, and she called him Papa Combs. Yeah, it's the little girl, Mortal. It's the little girl. Yeah, there you go, K Monroe. Yeah, that little girl that he said was his daughter, he took her off the streets. Now she looks at him and calls him Papa Combs. And she instantly gets on there and says, "Hi, my name's Ava Combs. I'm a Scorpio." Why would she be telling us? Like, what are you preparing her for? Allegedly. But listen to this, y'all.
Sort of fell in the proverbial arms of Bishop T.D. Jakes. And when he did, instantly the grooming began. He wanted him to call him daddy. Now, mind you, Bishop Jakes can pick up the phone and call Bishop Jordan. But he wanted Manasseh to call him daddy. He began to question Manasseh about what was his struggles, what did he like, what was he into? Was he into men or was he into women? If he's into men, then what you like about this? If he into women, what he began to get in, He wanted him to call him daddy. Now, mind you, Bishop Jakes can pick up the phone and call Bishop Jordan. But he wanted Manasseh to call him daddy. He began to question Manasseh about what was his struggles, what did he like, what was he into? Was he into men or was he into women? If he's into men, then what you like about this? If he into women, he began to get into, he was attracted to Manasseh, plain and simple. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But it was the way he went about it. Your sexual character is more important than your preference. Bishop Jordan, right now, and his family is traumatized because for some of them, this is the first time they heard it. The whole family is traumatized, but the whole family going to be there for Manasseh because he's not standing on his own.
So as you see right there, confirmed, he was definitely talking about Jakes. He was definitely talking about TD, allegedly. Allegedly. It's all alleged. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. I could just be lying up here. You never know. Allegedly. But nah, I mean, the dude said it himself. Look, they know him. They know what's going on. Let's go. They keep saying TD Jakes' team allegedly is trying to stop all this shit from happening.
The folks down to the social media say that the bishop ain't happy, and they say that your channel about to be swallowed up in the swallow. Now, according to content creator Monroe, allegedly Bishop T.D. Jakes and his legal team have gone after content creators who have posted about the allegations made around him and the Diddy and all of those things that made trending headlines last week. And they are going after those accounts on different platforms, and they're garnering them with strikes. Now, for those of you out there who don't understand what a strike is or what it does, it's a way of the platform informing the content creator they have violated the rules or the guidelines of that platform in a way that is serious and egregious. It's more than a warning. It's more than a violation. It's considered to be a strike. And for many platforms, the content creator can only receive no more than 3 strikes before they are removed from that platform, demonetized, or no longer able to be to use that platform. In many ways, it's a warning to all people out there who are publishing content around these types of allegations to be very careful in what you're saying, be very careful in what you're doing, and ensure that you're not using any copyrighted material. This is broken down very well by content creator Murad Morales. He dropped information about the strikes and what it means on the platforms almost as fast and furious as he dropped those disgusting videos that he made several years back. But the video really was informative, so you can learn more about what a strike can do to your content and your career as a content creator.
So they saying TD Jakes is going after everybody. He going after everybody. You getting one. Man, I don't get. You better ask Charleston White, but I don't care about none of that. Big Ratchet is a whole different monster. I don't give a damn. I'm running whatever the hell I want to. Let's keep that a big bug. You ain't scaring us. We ain't going nowhere. It is what it is. So you could do whatever you want with this information, but it's here and it ain't going nowhere. Now we gonna continue right where we are. Let's go.
But see, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't even trust men over 35 that's not married. If you over the age of 35, for one, I don't even trust y'all away. Now I coach you now. I coach and try to figure something out. But one of the first questions I'm asking is, did you get touched as a child? Because why is you old as Methuselah and not married? Because what else is you here for? Because we don't need you to be single. You're not doing nothing for us single. We need you to be raising a family. That's what you're here for. To raise a family. Because you're not doing the work of the Lord. Not effectively. So why is you single? You're not Apostle Paul.
I thought that was, I ain't gonna lie, if you was just to not see this dude talking, just hear him, you would think it was Plies.
Start using Apostle Paul as an example. You not Paul.
Leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
God,
I'm happy.
I call you right now, book of the Bible.
Leave me alone.
You're not Paul. Your butt supposed to be married. You're old and musky. Get married and shut up and raise a family and shut up, because that's why you condoning power bottomism and booty hole brown parties, because you single watching porn and you jiking off. So because you around here jiking off, you can't even see straight. You cross-eyed.
Yo, this dude, wow.
Spiritually, you is cross-eyed. You spiritually cross-eyed because you got a handful of meat leg every night because you ain't got no wife. And you is too old to be single. It's time for y'all men to shut up till you find a wife.
Hey, do y'all agree with that statement? Do y'all agree with the statement? Is it time for all men to shut up until they find a wife? And he's talking about the TD Jakesism. He talking about he don't be out here loose like Mr. Jakes.
Till you get married, shut up. And when you get married, do not talk still till you faithful, until you not no power bottom. It's getting ridiculous out here. It's getting ridiculous out here. And ain't nobody holding nobody accountable. Oh, you acting like you holier than thou.
And this is something that I've been speaking about. My thing with Mr. Jakes is everyone says, what's the issue you have with him? First of all, the things that he condones and the person he's supposed to be, I just can't look at this person and take him seriously whenever. I'm not saying I'm no holier than no one. I ain't saying I'm no better. I ain't saying, look, what I am saying is I'm not up there doing what you're doing, knowing that you talking the way you talking. I just can't, bro. I can't rock with Jakes, man. I gotta expose him for what the fuck is going on. I can't rock with him. It is what it is, man. You gotta get this work. All year you gonna get this work.
I am led by the mind of God to begin to expose the byproduct of the Black Skulls and Bones tonight. And what you are about ready to hear, according to my contacts in the federal government, Pastor Sam, that there are RICO charges that have been filed from the FBI office here in Los Angeles against Sean Combs, against Tyler Perry, against TD Jakes.
And I just told y'all this the other day. I just told y'all the feds came swooping in. And now allegedly people have gotten hemmed up. Offices have been raided. They're not gonna tell y'all this stuff, but the people have been brought in for questioning. Certain people have been, you know what I'm saying, in the vicinity of some law enforcement officers or some federal officers. Let's just say that. Allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just telling y'all what people told me, and I got some pretty reliable sources, but allegedly Diddy and TD Jakes have been under investigation for a long time. Oprah been involved with the Epstein and a lot of ish going on in Hollywood. We all know about Oprah. We know about Tyler Perry. We now know about Diddy, and we always known about Diddy, but we confirmed it about Diddy. Now we finding out about Jakes. Let's keep it going.
Let me say this again. There are RICO charges. I want everyone to hear me tonight. Now, you may be saying, well, what does RICO mean, Bishop? The Racketeer Influence in Corruption Organizational Act that was first designed by the FBI against the American Mafia in the late 60s, early 70s, and including money laundering, homicide, extortion, witness tampering, robbery, arson, securities violations, wire fraud in the kidnapping of adults and children across state lines. So the transportation of minors under Title 18 of the U.S. Code of 2423, Sean Combs, Tyler Perry, Thomas Dexter Jakes, including other names of Oprah Winfrey, are now a part of the RICO Act. Again, so we're going to go through this tonight, and I need your prayers because some powerful people will be exposed tonight. Heavenly Father, send forth thy truth. Thy word is the truth in Yeshua's holy name.
Man. Do y'all believe that to be true? Do you guys in this building believe that these people are under federal investigation, have been in contact with federal officers? Do you believe a RICO is coming in Hollywood? Do you believe any of these people that we're talking about will be involved in a RICO? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all believe that information is credible? Y'all feel like, hey, man, it's a RICO. It definitely is coming in Hollywood. If y'all remember, there was a strike here recently in Hollywood. A lot of people went on strike in Hollywood. And, they after this strike, a lot of money got fucked up during this strike. So after this strike came up, after the strike came up, now all of a sudden that's when AI technology started getting real heavy, and I started telling y'all they no longer need the actors. Now you start to see all the actors and all the people who were powerful and were in powerful positions. Now all of these people are starting to fall off and get exposed, and now it's seeming like a purge or a RICO is coming. They're gonna purge this one way or another. This is gonna be the year of the purge. They're gonna get everybody out the way.
Hey guys, so Prophet Manasseh came out with a video a few hours ago, and he's saying that there are more victims. He went on to say in the video that these victims will be pursuing legal action. He went on to say that these victims, they shared similarities with him of what he went through. In my last video with Prophet Manasseh, he talked about an unnamed bishop or pastor at the time. Although he didn't name Bishop T.D. Jakes, Larry Reed came out backing Prophet Manasseh's claim, stating that he was indeed talking about Bishop T.D. Jakes.
And everybody knows he was talking about Bishop T.D. Jakes. But let's continue this. Hey, we're gonna promo this later, but y'all, we gonna be on Alex Stein tomorrow. But we'll talk about that later. We definitely gonna pop out. We're gonna do some TV shit again tomorrow. So salute to the chat, man. We'll be in the building at Alex Stein tomorrow.
While Prophet Manasseh did not say that it was Bishop T.D. Jakes, I'm just gonna say allegedly he's talking about Bishop T.D. Jakes. And it's pretty much cut and dry when Larry Reed came out and said that Prophet Manasseh told him that he was talking about Bishop T.D. Jakes. Watch the next clip.
So I've been talking about predatory behavior and the effects that it has on people psychologically, emotionally. And a lot of times when you're in it, you're not aware of it until you step back and you realize that. And that's been happening with a lot of other victims that have been contacting me. Just recently today, I've heard from 2 other victims that, so it's just a lot to talk about, that experienced the same thing that I experienced. They were younger. And it's very hard to talk about these things because most of the time people get overshadowed with the gift of that particular person. You know, oh, they're so gifted. They're a great singer. They're a great preacher. Oh, look what they did for the community. But gifts and callings come without repentance. And 2 of the offenders were not only a victim of grooming, as what I described in some of my previous videos, but of SA. From the same predator that violated me as a man. They're going to be pressing charges, and as much as this is an uncomfortable.
Now, I know y'all know who the person is because I'm the one who told y'all this really existed. This person is real. The same person he's talking about is the same person I was telling y'all about. I told y'all there was going to be someone that would come forward. And this person said when he was younger, about 30, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop, y'all, about that age. When he was that age, Jakes allegedly did some stuff. And his family was paid off and silenced. And now that he's grown and not rocking with his family, he's trying to tell everything, and he's gonna I told y'all he's gonna he's gonna get paid, and he's trying to prosecute TD Jakes for what he did to him when he was younger, and he's definitely pursuing legal action. I told y'all this, and he's saying it was the same man that did it to him. That's what gives you right there. You already know who he's talking about because the same thing happened to him the same way. And the dude is telling him he was from the church. And then if you knew it, if the walls could talk in the Potter's house, everybody been in that church smashing. You think that's a place of God? Do you know how many people that man daughter allegedly been in there with? They said that girl used to take every man to, I can't remember what part. I don't know the Potter's house, but all this information just started coming to me. It's alleged, but they told me, what was her name? Was it Sarah? They said Sarah used to have so many dudes running up in, what was it, the attic? Or I can't remember what part of the church it was, man. I ain't finna be up here lying, but I know that they said it was somewhere in that church that Sarah used to take all them damn boys to, and allegedly TD Jakes been up in there rocking out with boys too. Allegedly, it's been so. I would not. You praying for who? And man, look, do you know what the hell going on in that place? I don't want nobody being prayed for in that motherfucker. Hell no.
Conversation to have. Same predator that violated me as a man. They're going to be pressing charges, and as much as this is an uncomfortable conversation to have, especially with people who don't know what it feels like, so it's kind of hard to be in someone's shoes, and other people say, well, why now? Because they don't understand the emotional, the psychological effects that it has on someone. I know two of the victims which shared their story and went through very similar things that I went through with the same predator, are ready to press charges, and they said that they will press charges. This is ministry. And this is what it means to bring healing to the brokenhearted. Because stuff that people held in for years, they're finally able to speak and to be heard.
Man. And people are about to press charges. There are about to be, this is all going to be publicized. There's going to be documents. We going to get the paperwork. People are about to do the same thing Cassie did. The same moves Cassie made, a lot of people going to make them moves, man. Some people are coming out the woodworks and they letting everybody know what it is. A lot of people coming out the woodworks and they letting everybody know, like, hey, look, this is what's been going on. A lot of people feel safe to talk now. Now there's somebody else that finally, you know what I'm saying, spoke out. Now they feel more comfortable to speak out. I mean, it's a Me Too movement. But I told y'all it was coming. Now, let's get to this one.
They finally got P. Diddy. As he was returning back from London, the feds stopped him. They said that they had the warrant. They want to be able to search through and find the surveillance footage from his mansion that ties him to doing the issues with Cassie. And the Tupac witnesses, they spoke to Suge Knight and 50 Cent, and they got the story straight. Keefe D, he's going to end up telling the whole entire thing, and he's going to end up sending P. Diddy away for a long time because he's not going to go down for it when it was P. Diddy's plan, and P. Diddy was the person who ended up like paying the money, and it didn't get to the guy. And so that's why he's going to tell on him, is because he's still salty from the point that he actually did the thing. He didn't get the payment, and now the feds are coming after him with this whole entire RICO, and he's not trying to go down for it alone. Now they're going to find out exactly what P. Diddy did with Kim Porter, Cassie, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, and everybody else that's in this whole mix. If you guys want to get the justice for everybody, comment down below, put the twos, like this video, subscribe to the capture of P. Diddy, because the Fed, they've been looking at this thing for a few months now. They've been drawing everything, putting the dots together. They put 2 and 2 together and figured out that since P. Diddy's the head of this whole entire thing, they're going to take him down in the RICO, and they're going to make sure that they get justice for Tupac and Biggie, because they know they have the guys now. They have the witness. They have the people who were afraid to come forward all them years ago, who Greg Kading was trying to talk to. All them investigators, they've been trying to talk to the same people for a long time, but now they got a hold of the 2 most important ones, Gene Deal and Keefe D. Keefe D's the guy who actually was a part of the whole finding Tupac. They were supposed to get paid for that. He's going to tell, because he's the last remaining suspect from the white car that actually was known as the people who did the whole entire like hit and everything like that. And so now that they got him from one side, they got Gene Deal, who he says that he overheard the information about how P. Diddy was going to send $1 million to the middleman Von Zip. And then Keefe D confirmed the story by saying Von Zip was the guy who was supposed to bring him the $1 million, and now he's going to run off with that. Now 50 Cent, he's going to get the justice, and he's helping Cassie reach the final settlement, because the 30 million wasn't enough. They had a lot more dirt, and they had a lot more stories on P. Diddy, and they weren't just going to let it slide for the 30 million. This is why he had to sell off Sean John. He had to step down from Revolt. He had to sell Bad Boys and basically step down from Ciroc. They kicked him off. And it's because Cassie was coming for more. She's going to get another 10 to 20 million under the table, because she could bring forward a whole nother allegation and accusation. And that could set this thing back for P. Diddy a long ways, man. If you really think about it, there's at least 10 victims that step forward. 50 Cent is working with each one of them to get the justice. Do you think Diddy deserves everything he's getting now? Because they're coming after $50 million. He's looking at 20 to 50 years behind bars. and so on and so forth. A lot of people are saying this is the karma. Diddy knew what he was doing. He was a grown man. He had millions and millions of dollars. He should have stopped when he was far ahead, but now he kept pushing it to the limit, thinking he won't get caught. And now you got everything coming down on him. So they think that P. Diddy deserves what he's getting because he treated people the wrong way, and now he's just getting a taste of his own medicine. And a lot of people, they feel sorry for Cassie and Kim Porter because they were innocent. They didn't really do anything. It wasn't anything about the East Coast, West Coast with them. It was just about the respect of treating people right and wrong, and Diddy just was treating them wrong. And 50 Cent and Mike Tyson called them out for it and said that whatever Diddy was doing, he was wrong for that because he should have left them alone. No one deserved for that to have that happen to. Kim Porter's family should be able to be with her and everything and enjoy every day, but that's not the case. And I want to send my condolences to Kim Porter, the family, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, the whole family, the mothers, the brothers from that, because a lot of people feel like they would have all came together and really been against Diddy and spoke about the things. And this is what Diddy was afraid of. He was scared of getting overthrown. He didn't want all the info to get out there. That's why he kept trying to hide the surveillance tapes. He tried to hide the footage, hide the tapes, make sure nobody speaks out. He was threatening a lot of people so that they wouldn't say anything that's coming out of the bad boys camp.
Allegedly. So I told y'all, RICO is coming. RICO is coming, and everybody is starting to feel like the pressure is on them. So they all thrown. I told y'all, Diddy threw TD Jakes under the bus. Diddy threw TD Jakes in this. His name got thrown in this because Diddy wanted it out there. I believe Diddy team threw it out there because have you noticed ever since TD Jakes' name has been thrown into the mix, Diddy been safe. And I don't mean safe like, I mean like the media ain't pressing Diddy so much. They're talking about TD Jakes being around Diddy, but the Diddy story is kind of getting swept under the rug a little bit while they throwing TD Jakes in the forefront now. They throwing him right there in front and center now.
Anybody that was around Diddy, they had to sign a lot of documentation saying they could never talk about what they were seeing. Anytime they went to them parties, they had to sign out the NDAs and everything like that. This is why only a few people have been able to come forward and speak out, because the NDAs expired, either that or something dramatic had happened to them to where they're coming after P. Diddy after all these years, knowing that he's going to get taken down for the Tupac and Biggie. So they only have a limited amount of time to come forward with the accusations and the allegations. That's why all the victims, they stepped forward and said what they said at the same time, basically, because it only has a small window of opportunity for them to be able to get this settlement in before Diddy gets like thrown in the can for the Tupac case and for the Biggie case, because they're about to solve that. Like those are straight, very important historical hip hop, and just the whole country is going to be watching those trials because they're going to want to see, and they've been trying to figure out who's the person that did this to Tupac and Biggie. Those are still unsolved. The families need answers. And now that they got Keefe D on their side, he's going to tell them exactly how P. Diddy set the whole thing up, who he had involved in it, how much money he paid for the Biggie thing. They already know he paid $1 million for Tupac, so they're thinking he must have paid $1 million for the Biggie. They're actually speaking with everybody right now. And 50 Cent is putting together the movie and the documentary. He interviewed every single one of the people who spoke out against Diddy and said that something had happened to them. He spoke to the witnesses of the situation tied back to the Tupac and Biggie. He spoke with the people who was in the car with Diddy, Gene Deal. He sat down with everybody. This is why 50 Cent and Gene Deal are going to come out with the whole entire script to the whole documentary movie, showing how surviving P. Diddy was a thing, because a lot of people were like either trying to get away from him, or a lot of people were trying to undo the wrongs that he must have did, or he must have got them to where they couldn't make the connections no more. P. Diddy made the phone call and had them get kicked out because he knew for a fact that they were going to actually end up telling it all in the full story of what was happening inside his own, like with Cassie, what was happening with Jennifer Lopez. This is why J-Lo left so quick. J-Lo knows a lot about the situation, and she knows so much that she's even afraid to come forward and speak it out. She doesn't want to have to deal with it. But 50 Cent, he's going to be able to make J-Lo speak. When the feds come and they ask J-Lo to take the stand, she might end up taking the stand with Gene Deal and Keefe D to go and testify against P. Diddy, because Gene Deal, Keefe D, and Jennifer Lopez was the main people who knew the most about what was really going on because they were close to P. Diddy at the time. They had his phone numbers. That's why they went and got the text messages. That's why Cassie turned in her old Blackberries and her old T-Mobile sidekicks that had the pictures, the evidence, the voice recordings, and the text messages going back and forth of Diddy trying to basically keep her like locked away and hidden and everything like that. He wasn't giving her no freedom. He wasn't letting her go roam out and walk around the area or nothing like that. And the thing is that this is a sad situation because the community knows that they let Diddy go way too far without checking him. There was no rules and regulations to what the people were doing. Like the fact that everybody thought that P. Diddy was this cool guy dancing in the music videos, but all of a sudden, it turns out years later, we find out that he has something to do with Tupac. He has something to do with Biggie, Kim Porter. They're even saying Heavy D and Craig Mack, man, R.I.P. But then now they know about the Cassie situation. They know about the situation with all the other exes and the females and everything that it went wrong with Diddy. And now finally the justice is coming out. Everybody knows that what happens in the dark is finally going to come to light. And if you guys are supporting and trying to get the justice for everybody, including Tupac, Kim Porter, Biggie Smalls, and the list goes on and on, you gotta at least comment 222 in the comment section, like the video, and subscribe to the channel because now the trial's about to come. They're going to figure out, did he do it? Did he not do it? Everybody's going to the grand jury trial in New York, and they're about to settle this. The DA, at first, they didn't really want to have to do it, but after 10 victims stepped forward, and after Keefe D already presented the facts about how Diddy did do the Tupac, then they had no choice but to go after him because they know the feds are going to come soon. And before the feds hit him with the RICO, they have to finish out all of the stuff with the old exes and the relationships and the Columbus Short and the TD Jakes and all these people coming forward. And now that this is all happening, all eyes are on Diddy. Everybody is nail biting on the edge of their seat trying to figure out what's going to happen. Are they going to throw him 50 years? Does he deserve what he's getting? A lot of people say this is karma. A lot of people say the ghost of Tupac, the ghost of Kim Porter, the ghost of Biggie, they looking down right now and they telling Diddy, I told you we going to get you for this. I told you ain't going to get away with this. And this is really what's going on, man. And there's a lot more updates to come out. They're about to speak on this, and I'm going to present to you everything that's happening in the details. Just make sure you stay.
All right. So as you see there, like I told y'all, the RICO is coming. The RICO is coming sooner than you motherfuckers think. I'm telling you, it's a RICO coming in Hollywood. It's a RICO coming in hip hop. It's a RICO coming in the music industry. Whatever you want to call it, just trust me. There is a RICO coming. There will be a RICO coming. Let's continue. Oh shit! I went to my damn Instagram by accident. All right,
Set to do a documentary about Diddy and all of these allegations against him. Let's get into it.
Attention, y'all need to hear this intense celebrity drama. Word on the street is that Diddy and 50 Cent are locking horns, and it's getting serious. Allegedly, ever since 50 Cent spilled the tea about making a documentary on Diddy's crimes, things have taken a dark turn. Now, if you thought Cassie's lawsuit was a wild ride, hold on tight. 50 Cent is vowing to dig deeper, exposing Diddy even more. Diddy, not one to let scandals mess with his reputation, seems desperate enough to resort to extreme measures, including threats to unalive 50. Reports suggest Diddy isn't messing around. There are whispers that he's been after his enemies in the past few days. 50 Cent might want to be cautious in the coming weeks. The streets are talking, and they're saying Diddy is now allegedly threatening serious harm to 50 Cent. Why? Because 50 spilled the tea about a documentary that plans to uncover more about Diddy's shady dealings going way beyond the Cassie situation.
50 Cent has announced that he will be executive producing the documentary on Diddy, Surviving Diddy.
Now, if there's one person consistently on Diddy's case, it's 50 Cent. He never shies away when Diddy's in hot water. Why the beef, you ask? Well, it dates back to the late 90s when 50 Cent, in his early industry days, wanted to be signed by Diddy to Bad Boy Records. However, Diddy turned him down. This rejection left a huge chip on 50's shoulder. Despite 50's successful songs, including the mega hit How to Rob, Diddy didn't budge. Reportedly, Allegedly, Diddy's hesitance was due to concerns about associating with an artist tied to guns and a gangster image, especially post Biggie Smalls' tragic death. So, as this celeb showdown unfolds, we're in for a roller coaster of drama, revenge, and, of course, some untangling of old grudges. Tony Yayo revealed 50 Cent's deep desire to sign with Bad Boy Records. Despite securing a meeting with Diddy, it was clear that Diddy saw it more as a formality than a genuine opportunity. According to Yayo, the meeting, attended by himself and 50, was a nod of respect from Diddy's end. However, Diddy, fixed in multiple deals, wasn't open to the drama that might come with signing 50, even though 50 was the hottest name in the game at that time. Upset but not stopped, 50 Cent quickly changed direction. He opted to sign with Eminem's label, Shady Records, under which he dropped his debut album, Get Rich or Die Trying. This album would later be hailed as one of the greatest in rap history. Case closed, right? Not quite. Here's where 50 Cent, the king of pettiness, comes into play. He took to social media, particularly Instagram, to troll Diddy, showcasing his knack for stirring the pot. When Diddy faced legal trouble a few years back for an incident at UCLA.
All right, so right there, Diddy and 50. Who you think comes out on top? Not in the Diddy sense. Who do you think wins this beef? Like who's gonna win it? Is it gonna be 50 or is it gonna be Diddy? Because this has been an ongoing beef since like the late 90s, early 2000s. But I believe it was early excuse me, I believe it was the late 90s. But it's been going on for a long time with Diddy and 50. But this is gonna spill over, and I think at some point something gonna happen to one of those two. Something big this year is gonna happen to one of those two people. Who's it gonna be, 50 or Diddy?
50 jumped on the opportunity to post memes mocking him. However, during the social media banter, Diddy maintained a stance of no bad blood. According to him, 50's antics are not taken personally, and he believes it's a unique sense of humor. Diddy even expressed that he sees it as a form of love, stating, "I have no beef with 50. He loves me. You really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me. When he does that, it's like funny to me. I don't really take it personal. I know he has a different sense of humor. He's just not in my life. We don't have to never cross paths, and I will never say nothing negative about him because that's just not me." Sometimes people that feel like they don't like you and they act like that, they really love you. But 50 Cent, he's a master at holding on to grudges, and his reputation for being extremely petty precedes him. Remember when he bought out the entire front row of Ja Rule's concert just to spite him? Yeah, that's the level of pettiness we're talking about. 50 possesses an impressively long memory, and he's dedicated years to talking about Diddy. There was a moment he threw shade at Diddy on Instagram, bluntly stating, "Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon, you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under the leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow." And if you're shading someone from a hospital bed, you're seriously committed to your beef. Then there's the time he went on the Breakfast Club claiming that Diddy was a bit fruity.
When he's doing, he says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity.
50 Cent even alleged that Diddy once attempted to take him shopping.
So when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out. We gotta kick it. This is possible. Okay. You're telling me we gotta kick it, and he's like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or something? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, this just like.
Another occasion involved 50 asserting that Diddy's parties weren't your typical gatherings. They were massive freak-offs where all sorts of wild things went down. He posted a picture of Lil Baby with the caption, "See, this is why I don't go to no party Puffy and them at do. FFFS is going on here. Get the EF off my young man. WTF." So, yeah, 50 Cent has been on Diddy's case for the longest time. When Cassie dropped the lawsuit, it was evident that 50 had thoroughly examined its contents. He jumped right in saying, "Brother love, brother love, brother love, you out here looking crazy as a MF." And considering the serious allegations in the lawsuit, it's not a stretch to understand why he'd make such a comment. Cassie detailed instances where Diddy had allegedly physically harmed her, and these beatings were supposedly witnessed by Mr. Combs' staff and employees of Bad Boy Entertainment. According to Cassie, no one dared to speak up against their intimidating boss. She also claimed that he would often leave her with bruises, going above and beyond to conceal the evidence. According to court documents spanning a decade, Mr. Combs allegedly subjected Monsieur Ventura to violent beatings multiple times each year.
And we all heard about all those allegations that Cassie put out about Diddy. We all heard about all the allegations Cassie put out about Diddy. And it's not just about Cassie and Diddy. It's about what, what I'm saying, all of these people combined have done in Hollywood and all of the things that they've swept under the rug. So all of TD Jake's allegations, some of them true, some of them may not be true. I don't know. But all of these allegations hold some type of weight. Everybody not lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not lying. Somebody gonna be able to show some receipts and some proof that you a creep in the industry. Jakes, Diddy, Perry, Oprah, all y'all. Let's keep it a buck.
Leaving visible bruises. Following these incidents, he purportedly utilized his wealth and influence to systematically conceal the evidence of his abuse. One tactic involved secluding Miss Ventura in hotels for extended periods to allow her bruises to heal. Additionally, he allegedly isolated her from her friends. Cassie's decision not to involve law enforcement was attributed to her belief that reporting Mr. Combs would be futile given his formidable status and influence. The document stated, Monsieur Ventura began to fully realize that Mr. Combs's tremendously loyal network not only knew about and witnessed his assault, but also that these witnesses were not willing to do anything meaningful to stop Mr. Combs's behavior. She recognized that she was powerless and that reporting Mr. Combs to the authorities would not alter Mr. Combs's status or influence, but would merely give Mr. Combs another excuse to hurt her. Furthermore, she claimed that Mr. Combs had attempted harm to Suge Knight without apparent cause. On one occasion, while both were using drugs, a security staff member informed them of Suge Knight's presence at Mel's Drive-In Diner in Los Angeles. In response, Mr. Combs allegedly armed himself, gathered multiple guns, and rushed to confront Mr. Knight. Another allegation was that Mr. Combs targeted Kid Cudi due to his involvement with
Kid Cudi.
Cassie. According to the court documents, Mr. Combs conveyed his intention to destroy Kid Cudi's car, ensuring Cudi was home with friends during the incident. Around that time, Kid Cudi's car reportedly exploded in his driveway. Unsurprisingly, 50 Cent seized the opportunity to troll, even after the lawsuit was settled, commenting, "Paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the sharks saw the blood in the water, and here they come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every woman..."
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, they did all start coming out. That's why more and more allegations. It's called the Me Too movement. But I saw this is one of the tricks that the higher ups use anyway. As soon as they want, even if it was true or wasn't true, this is how it goes anyway. And if it is true, they just find people and pay them to tell the truth, or they find people and pay them to lie. One way or another, it gets out.
He put his hand on. The situation escalated when an old video of 50 Cent discussing a compromising video of Cassie went viral. According to 50 Cent, the compromising videos were likely taken during the alleged freak-offs that Diddy purportedly forced Cassie to participate in. The situation escalated when 50 Cent, after discovering the videos, called Diddy to inform him. Based on Diddy's response, 50 Cent concluded that Diddy was the one circulating the videos. Since the inception of this case, Diddy has suffered substantial losses, not just financially, but also in terms of his reputation. Reports indicate that he might be banned from the Grammys due to the controversy, with several Academy officials advocating for his removal from the guest list. There's internal conflict within the Academy, as some members believe it would be inappropriate to invite Diddy, particularly considering the message it sends to audiences and the charities involved. Taking his trolling to the next level, 50 Cent announced a documentary on Diddy via Twitter, stating, "Diddy do it coming soon, GG Green Light Gang," and another one. In another tweet, he questioned Diddy's financial standing, suggesting that bankruptcy might be a strategic move. 50 Cent declared himself the best producer for the job, confidently asserting, "Guys, here come the receipts." However, rumors are circulating that Diddy might retaliate against celebrities who have been vocal about the issue. For instance, Kimora Lee Simmons, who shaded Diddy during Cassie's lawsuit, hinted at starting a girl gang supporting women. Notably, Kimora was one of Kim Porter's closest friends. Soon after, Kimora's house mysteriously caught fire. Fortunately,
And I know y'all remember that. As soon as this shit came out and she made a statement, as soon as she got to talking and running her mouth, allegedly, well, not allegedly, well, allegedly people say Diddy had something to do with that, but her house caught on fire and everyone was safe. I don't believe anyone was at the house when it happened, luckily. But as soon as this information got out and she started talking about it, and she has more to tell. Trust me, Kimora has a lot to tell, not only about Diddy and not only about Russell Simmons. Kimora can talk about a lot of shit because Kimora wasn't even grown when she got with Russell. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, Russell was out there whoop-de whooping too. You know what I'm saying? Russell Simmons got a lot of shit. You know, he dipped out of America because of his allegations.
She and her children were unharmed, and she expressed gratitude to the firefighters for their timely response. Fans swiftly pointed fingers at Diddy, accusing him of allegedly orchestrating the fire at Kimora's house. However, the situation took a darker turn when an insider revealed that Diddy has purportedly been issuing threats against 50 Cent's life if he proceeds with the documentary. According to the source, Diddy believes that 50 Cent's theatrics have persisted for too long, and he feels that 50 needs to move on from the situation. The insider further stated, Diddy is fed up with 50 Cent consistently talking about him and is allegedly prepared to defend himself at all costs, even if it means harming 50 Cent. Concerned individuals are cautioning 50 Cent to be vigilant, with comments like, I doubt he'll make it to 2024 if this is true. I'll be surprised if he makes it through the night for real, the way Diddy makes people disappear. And Diddy is probably already scheming on how to blow up Fifth's car, just like he did with Cootie Law. Others are advising him not to risk his safety, saying, we know who shouldn't end up now, and don't get your car blown up trying to be funny, 50. The question now lingers, can Diddy truly pose a threat to 50 Cent's life over this matter?
Do y'all believe 50 Cent is in danger? That shit went straight to my. I knew I logged in my damn Instagram. All right, there we go. My shit had logged into my damn Instagram. All right. So, as we see, Diddy, 50, who's it gonna be? Somebody got to go out of Hollywood. Somebody got to go out of Hollywood. Who's it gonna be, gang? Is it gonna be 50 or is it gonna be Diddy? Who y'all think is next to go in Hollywood? Because it might just be one of those two, but allegedly it might be TD Jakes too. So we got to get back to TD Jakes. As a matter of fact, we got to get back to TD Jakes. Let's go.
Why do you think TD Jakes was at Puff Daddy's birthday party?
You know, do you remember when Bernie Mac played the minister in Friday?
Yes.
That's how I feel about TD Jakes.
I
For him to be at a Diddy party?
I think that there's a lion and a lamb in all of us. But being a public orator, you have to have many gears like an 18-wheeler.
TD Jakes looks to be panicking even more than Diddy, who seems to be worried over the new cases filed against him. Intense charges made against Diddy by Jaguar Wright cause a commotion throughout the industry. What is the true story behind Jaguar Wright's revelation of TD Jake and Diddy's covered affair? Wright is a vocal and fearless woman in the entertainment industry. Jaguar just leaked information that Diddy is gay and that he is supposedly involved with TD Jake in order to have sex with him, dropping a bombshell on the entertainment community. The American pastor is a topic of much discussion on the internet. There are rumors that he is related to allegations of misconduct against rapper Sean Diddy Combs. Charges pertaining to trafficking are also included in the rumors.
And they saying that allegedly Jakes is going to get hit with those same trafficking allegations. He going to get hit with that same shit Diddy got hit with. Not because a lot of his stuff crossed state lines. You got to think he got Potter's houses everywhere. He was flying people. He was doing, you know what I'm saying? He was moving real loose. They say Jakes was flying people in and out, and you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck.
Leaked messages also exposed the pastor's secret identity as a homosexual power bottom. Respected man TD Jakes founded a humanitarian organization and a diversified church in Dallas called Potter's House. He is acknowledged as one of the top American Christian preachers. Jakes has received recognition for his work, being named America's Best Preacher by Time magazine and named one of the country's most influential and captivating preachers by the New York Times. Jakes regularly engages with celebrities such as Diddy. People are speculating about his supposed relationship to Diddy because of his well-known status. Diddy is currently in hot water due to the numerous controversies that have surrounding him recently.
Diddy is about to go down. Diddy is about to go down as well as TD Jakes, and I'm telling y'all, y'all hearing it here. Oh, and I want y'all to give a big congratulations to Sapphire as well. She got what? How many you got? I think a 60,000 post on her damn TikTok today, and going. She going viral right now. She posted a couple hours ago, going up on TikTok. Throw your TikTok link in the chat. Send yourself some get yourself some promo, Sapphire. Pat yourself on the back. She been going up on her content. But we gonna talk about her Instagram and her TikTok later. But throw your link out there. Let's go.
The question is whether he can demonstrate his authority in the sector and his ability to toss money to back up his claims once more. Not only is Diddy a powerful person in the music business because of his fortune, but also because of his influence. His position in the industry is significantly impacted by his financial clout, as seen by his net worth over $90 million. For example, he resolved Cassie's lawsuit in less than a day after it was filed. Given his prominence, it is not surprised that he has links with well-known figures like Eminem, Jay-Z, and Dr. Dre. Recent reports, however, indicate that Diddy's influence extends beyond the music business, with some musicians apparently avoiding him because of his purported involvement in the more controversial and dark side of the business. Jaguar Wright is leading the charge in disproving these assertions. Diddy's career in the music business is replete with scandals, some of which stem from his involvement in violent occurrences that occurred in the 1990s. Diddy has been connected to a number of high-profile occurrences, including the deadly CCNY event and his suspected involvement in the Jake Robles killing.
And it's so many more that Diddy has been involved with. But also, a lot of y'all don't know. A lot of y'all don't know that not only is Jake's is also I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Jake's is tied into the Kim Porter case as well, allegedly. Jake's is allegedly. Salute.
He is still suspected of being involved in Tupac's shooting, and there are reports that he got into a fight with J. Cole in 2010. Diddy has publicly acknowledged his respect for the pastor and given him credit for mentoring him during a difficult time in his life. In 2021, Diddy and TD Jakes made their partnership public by declaring that they would be partnering to offer the pastor's exclusive sermon series to Revolt TV, a well-known multimedia channel owned by Black people. A user posted a video that has leaked, accusing music mogul Diddy and R&B singer Cassie Ventura of some very serious offenses. In the video, it is said that Cassie gave evidence to the FBI just 1 month after suing Diddy, charging him with horrific acts of abuse during their 10-year romance. The video alleges that even though the legal lawsuit was settled, Cassie gave the FBI further evidence. Tapes of Diddy's parties and a burner phone that belonged to Kim Porter.
Kim Porter is tied into this as well, I'm telling you. And TD Jakes helped cover up that shit. Diddy went in and then called TD Jakes. They sent Diddy in first. Well, actually, Kimora, this is all alleged. And a lot of people won't tell the truth about this story. But this is allegedly how it went. Allegedly, Kimora found Kim Porter. Allegedly. This is, I don't know. I'm just guessing, y'all. I don't know. This is all alleged. I don't know the truth. I'm just saying. Kim Porter was allegedly found by Kimora. Then Diddy came through after Kimora already made some discoveries and some other people made some discoveries. Diddy fell through a little bit later, but they made it look like Diddy found her. But allegedly Kimora was the real one who found Kim, and Kimora put the word out, and Kimora knew Diddy had something to do with it. Kimora went looking for that damn burner phone, but allegedly Cassie had it. Allegedly. Kimora went in looking for that damn burner phone, but Cassie already had it. This is alleged. I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, allegedly.
Diddy's deceased ex-girlfriend are among the purported pieces of proof. Together, Kim Porter and Diddy have 4 kids. The video goes on to claim that Pastor TD Jakes, Diddy's close buddy who presided over Kim Porter's funeral, is implicated in a scandal thanks to an email. The video continues by claiming that tapes of Diddy's alleged parties are included in the submitted proof, implying the involvement of several well-known people, including TD Jakes, who is accused of having illicit relationships with several guys during these events. Regarding Diddy and his colleagues' involvement in contentious events, the video makes grave accusations against them. Kim Porter's burner phone, a USB drive, and video cassettes. Additionally, an email allegedly mentioning numerous other things, including TV jakes with Diddy, has surfaced. Jaguar Wright provides evidence to support these claims and demonstrate their veracity. She has been aggressively dispelling the falsehoods and nefarious goings-on around Diddy. She boldly exposes his unsavory association with Pastor T.D. Jakes by speaking out against him.
Turned over videotapes, a USB drive, and Kim Porter's burner phone. Now, there is also an alleged email out saying a plethora of other things that include T.D. Jakes with Diddy.
Jaguar Wright provides evidence to support these claims and demonstrate their veracity. She has been aggressively dispelling the falsehoods and nefarious goings-on around Diddy.
I ain't gonna lie, Jake's always got some loose shit going on. Like, what's going on right there, Big Thug? What's going on right here, Thug?
To support these claims and demonstrate their veracity.
Like, what you got going on right here, man? I don't know about it. I just don't know, fam. It is what it is, but this dude is loose. That's the only thing I can say. This dude is loose. Somewhere in or around the situation is loose.
She has been aggressively dispelling the falsehoods and nefarious goings-on around Diddy. She boldly exposes his unsavory association with Pastor T.D. Jakes by speaking out against him. Given T.D.'s pastoral role and Diddy's reputation for throwing wild parties, the bond between Diddy and T.D. Jakes, which dates back to Diddy's days with Kim Porter, has drawn criticism. Even though it seemed endearing, Jake's support following Kim's loss has raised doubts about its sincerity, particularly after he shared a post on Instagram expressing his sympathies and prayers. In addition, T.D. Jakes presided over Kim Porter's burial and was a strange presence for a clergyman as he went to Diddy's crazy parties. Jaguar Wright questioned the appropriateness of a preacher participating in such activities. There are whispers that Diddy and T.D. are members of a secret Hollywood society, which heightens the mystery. Pictures of Diddy and T.D. Jakes going viral show Diddy making an Illuminati sign with his hands, presumably during an initiation ceremony. The artist-turned-preacher Mace, who previously collaborated with Diddy, claims that there are hints that these initiations entailed strange practices, including nudity and odd pursuits. In a recent podcast, Jaguar Wright talked about T.D. Jakes' attendance at Diddy's party and questioned why a pastor would support such activities. It's a legitimate worry. At a rapper's party, what is a pastor doing, especially considering Diddy's track record of throwing unsuitable parties? Jaguar voiced skepticism on the reasons for making these prominent appearances, speculating that there might be hidden agendas involving money or personal connections.
And we all know there are a lot of personal connections. There's a lot of money exchange. There's also a lot of adopting. I was making that point earlier when I was talking about Diddy. Remember that little girl, Ava, that he adopted? Then remember Cora just started adopting all these kids. Then you got this person adopting kids. It just started being a lot of adoptions being made. It's like Cora was putting her people on how to adopt these kids. Like, where was these kids coming from? Whose kids were they? Then we start to find out that Cora stole somebody's kids, and a whole bunch of issues start coming out of this situation. So it's like, where are these children? Where are their parents? Then you start to find out, oh, their parents are getting deported. How are they doing that? Because of the connections they got to all the legal systems. They got people to deport people. They got people in the hospitals. They got doctors. They got lawyers. They got police. They got mayors. They got chief of police. They got everything, man. These people are well connected and got a lot of money. Let's keep that a big buck.
She spoke it plainly. In her opinion, P. Diddy's gatherings only result in two things: cash and private conversations. But this is not where the controversy ends. Diddy has had a complicated connection with the pastor for a long time, and this pastor T.D. Jakes hasn't exactly had the best of reputations.
And really, I don't know who you talking to in the chat. You said you do the same-ish. Who be stealing kids? Look, I don't know who the hell you talking. First of all, the audacity of some of y'all motherfuckers to be talking in the chat. You ain't even comfortable enough or confident enough to put a picture of yourself on YouTube. So I would just stop talking. You ain't even got confidence enough to put your real picture up there. When you can do that, then I'll address you. Other than that, get out my chat.
The public has been very skeptical and suspicious of him as a result of the way his character has been perceived. It seems that Pastor T.D. Jakes has developed a fondness for P. Diddy in recent years. Do they just get along well as a pair? Or is there more to their relationship? There have been previous rumors circulating that TD might be gay in secret. If there were rumors of a romance between them, it would make sense considering Diddy's history of keeping his personal life private. Look, Christopher Williams.
See, Christopher Williams, I don't know. I guess he wanted to sign. I don't know what happened. But Puff was supposed to be giving him a demo deal, and he gave him a demo deal, and I guess it was supposed to turn into an album deal, which that never happened. But this young woman walked in to get approval on some paperwork. See. And when she walked in, the door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in. And when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing for Lace.
Y'all remember they said they seen Christopher Williams in there with P. Diddy, allegedly. And that's when P. Diddy said, I knew how powerful I was when I could make a man S my D. He said, I knew how powerful I was when I could make a grown man S my D, allegedly. Salute to who was that? Wick. Salute to Wick on that 2-piece. I appreciate you, Wick, on that 2-piece. Salute, salute, salute. But yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a lot of weird ass allegations coming out of Hollywood. It's been a whole bunch of looseness around this entire Diddy situation. This ish is getting real creepy. It's starting to get real damn creepy.
There'll be a bishop, a pastor, apostle, someone that's big conferences. Everybody knows, oh my God, they're the holy man of God. And they will pick their victims and they groom them.
TD Jakes is cooked. And I mean 100 billion% cooked. What does that mean for the people that defended him, though? Huh? What does that mean for the ones that have been fooled by his religiosity? What about them people? What about them?
He had a couple of pictures of Jakes in a very provocative manner.
The problem is this.
Of Jakes
fooled by his religiosity. What about them people? What about them?
He had a couple of pictures of Jakes in a very provocative manner.
The problem is this. A victim still remains a victim. And a victim has the right to speak out. So no amount of silencing is going to stop the victims. And we're going to talk about the victims. Man, be sure your deeds are going to find you out. Oh, wow. Okay, look, I'm going to put myself on the chopping block first. Okay, first. I fully understand what it is to have secrets. I 100% understand what it feels like to have secrets and always be walking on pins and needles. And then you're about to get that bubble popped right wide open and you're like, oh my gosh. Now you got to start, damage control. I know what it's like. I do. So when I'm going to say what I'm going to say next, I fully understand where TD Jakes is at right now. I know exactly where that man is. And I don't envy him. Although I do have some advice for him. Let it happen. Because the relief you're going to feel when you're done, trust and believe me, there's nothing like it. Nothing. Why are we talking about TD again? Well, too strong. You know how we don't like to say stuff ahead of time. We kind of wait. There's not no waiting with this one because TD Jakes kind of opened the door. He opened the door for this. 1, by his affiliations, and 2, by his reactions.
Yep. And once TD Jakes felt the pressure of people like RatchetTV. TD Jakes started to feel the pressure of a lot of platforms and a lot of people speaking up. And he just decided, I'm going to make an emotional decision and I'm going to make it about myself. He says he wasn't going to address it, but by addressing it, you still addressed it. You made a statement. If you're not gonna address something, you're just not gonna talk about it. You're not gonna get up and say, "Hey, look, man, I'm not speaking on what y'all talking about, but if I did do it, then I could just repent and I'm already good. So let's just say I did do this. I already repented. So hey, I'm cool. Y'all can speak and say all the negative stuff, but now you're judging me." Like, it's like, bro, stop, bro. You're making it worse. You should have just not said shit. TD Jake's worst decision he ever made was getting on that stage and letting everybody know, oh, this shit is real. Like that is. I mean, if it wasn't real, you would have. I'm not addressing that bullshit. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep. You made a whole. You said a whole lot of shit up there. Like you got on that stage. You might have said you wasn't gonna talk about it, but you sure said a whole bunch of shit. If you really listen to what TD said, he started just spilling the beans on a lot of stuff. He got nervous and just started talking. Go back and really dissect what he said in that damn speech.
And I'm really gonna make sure I milk this, because once I drop it, one of two reactions are gonna come from you. You'll be like, "Ain't no way," or you can be like, "Okay, so hear me out." Two people have come forward, stating some things that are unbelievable. Unbelievable is a word I'm looking for. Unbelievable. One guy, and he didn't name Jake, so I want to be clear about that. He didn't name, but he has had some tutelage by TD Jakes, and what he's saying will surprise you. Here's a little bit of that,
referring to the black church specifically, and what that means.
And we already watched this part earlier. We watched this part earlier.
Tons of things happening in what we call the church today that's going to be coming to light. This is one of them. TD Jakes' behavior is one of them. But not even heard that. You have not heard the receipts of the people who have had their altercations with TD Jakes. One of them is a man by the name of Jerome. He used to work security for the Potter's house. I'm not quite sure if he's still there after this, but he went to a blogger who is of the LGBTQ persuasion to give some info. Is it info or dirt? However you want to term it. He gave some salacious details about Mr. Jakes. One of them is of him, pictures, by the way, not just verbal. He has pictures of Mr. Jakes with a pie, a pumpkin pie, I guess, in his hand, but not dressed according to eating the cake. That's as graphic as I'm going to get you. And then there's another picture of Mr. Jakes on a motorcycle in an assuming position.
What is going on with Jakes? Why is Jakes tooted up on a motorcycle? Why is he up on a motorcycle thinking he's sexy red? That's number one. Why the fuck is TD Jakes on a motorcycle posing like he's sexy red? Then there was a picture of him and Kirk Franklin. There's a lot of pictures that people been dropping on Jakes, and he definitely moving like sexy red out there. I ain't gonna lie, he definitely moving like a city girl. I mean, I can't take that dude serious when he moving like a city girl. I just can't.
Let's just call it, he's anticipatory of something happening to him in this pose. And the man said he saw the actual photo.
I really don't think Sukiyana got shit on TD. I'm gonna be real. I mean, Sukiyana, look, we know what she is, and she don't give. But I think TD more loose than Suki. I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I think a lot of Sapphire. I know Sapphire agree with me. I know Sapphire agree with me. TD, you loose, and we all know Suki loose. That girl is a whole mess. But TD, she ain't got nothing on him.
Of Mr. Jakes in that position, given to him by a man named Jerome, who used to work for the Potter's house.
I was contacted by this gentleman, Tyrone. Tyrone works on the security team for Jakes at the Potter's house, and it was early. He had a couple of pictures. He had a picture of Jakes in a thong.
Oh man! So somebody they and this is all allegedly true. I'm just saying allegedly true, right? Yeah, but hey, this is all allegedly true. They saying there's a picture of Jakes in a thong. Jake's got his ass out in a picture. They said he got the cakes out. He put the honey buns on display. I'm just saying. I'm telling y'all, this dude, Sexy Red sex tape ain't got nothing on. Yo, this dude is all right. Chat. We got 3 people. I'm gonna give y'all 3. Who in what order? I want y'all to name the person that's the most loose first to the least loose. We got Sookie, Sexy Red, and TD Jakes. Name the order of who is the most loose and who is the least loose out of those 3 people. And we know what we know about those 3 people. That's all I'm gonna say. Who y'all got? Who is the most loose and to the least loose? We got Sukiana, Sexy Red, and TD Jakes.
With a peach cobbler that
He had a thong on with a peach cobbler in his hand. This dude on Thanksgiving Day got a big ass peach cobbler, a fat ass, I'm talking about a fat ass bowl of peach cobbler, and tooted his ass up in a thong, eating peach cobbler. TD Jakes allegedly was in the same position as Whack 100 was when he was butt naked on that bed on Clubhouse. He was in the same position, but this time he didn't have his phone in his hand. He had a peach cobbler in his hand. Man.
that he had made. And then Jakes had brought him on early. He had a couple of pictures. He had a picture of Jakes in a thong with a peach cobbler that he had made.
He made himself a peach cobbler allegedly. Hey, drop the peaches in the chat for TD. We gonna call him. We got to call him Peaches now. We got to call him Peaches. He like peach cobbler. We got to call him Peaches.
And then Jakes had brought him a motorcycle, and he had a couple of pictures of Jakes in a very provocative manner, chest down on the motorcycle and tooted up in the thong.
One of them is he is in a thong as well. Mr. Jakes, that is, in a thong. I didn't want to put that image in your head, but if it's in mine, y'all got to have it too. I'm a sharing guy. I'm not going to be scarred with that alone. I have to have company. I want it gone, but now it's seared in there, unfortunately for me, and now for you. But if this is true, if these pictures do exist, that makes all the sense in the world as to why he's trying to shut people up. It makes all the sense in the world. If I didn't want that information, my whole baby that I built, this Potter's House movement, this woman thou art loosed, all of it is just gonna go. And you know what else goes with that? My influence and my money. I can't have neither of those gone. I need to keep them. So what do I have to do? Start making sure people understand. The problem is this: a victim still remains a victim, and a victim has the right to speak out. So no amount of silencing is going to stop the victims. We're going to talk about the victims. If these men coming forward have actual documented proof, either in picture or in stated words, TD Jakes is cooked. And I mean 100 billion% cooked. What does that mean for the people that defended him, though? Huh? What does that mean for the ones that have been fooled by his religiosity? What about them, people? What about them? You think he's going to care? You think he's going to come forward? I know what's going to happen. He's going to pull a Swaggart, and he's going to come forward, apologize. Because remember, that's what he said. He already, look, this man's good. I will give Mr. Jakes this. He knows at least how to soften the blow of what's coming. He said this, even if it were true, all I'd have to do is repent from the bottom of my heart.
The worst that could happen if everything was true, all I got to do is repent sincerely from my heart. There's enough power in the blood to cover all kinds of sin.
Like I said, the worst decision Jakes made was getting up there making them type of statements right there.
TD, I'm sorry. I don't think that's how this works. Here's the problem. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I say this so I don't come across condescending, although I don't think that's possible. I think I will come across condescending either way. If you have to tell somebody that even if it were true, then it's true. That you're already admitting that it's true. And if you're telling me then that all you have to do is repent, you're not repenting. You see the problem? You already know that you're wrong, and you're already anticipating applying a certain rule to yourself that doesn't apply when it's not out of a contrite heart. But the people that you're talking to, who you've buttered up for years, will buy it as though you are, man, what a great man of God you are. Look, bro, we have seen you for a long time exhibit some things on the pulpit and in your private time when you think nobody's watching, and at the parties that you think nobody's filming you at. We've seen, and we have enough information with these two things called eyes to make a very clear and clean assessment of who you are. We don't need you to admit nothing. We didn't even need the victims. We didn't even need nobody coming to talk to us about what we saw. It is blatantly obvious to us what you are, and you have always been. Okay, so let's talk about something real quick. If I am saying I'm a mentor to somebody, okay, hear me out. For years, I'm a mentor to this person. And I've been a mentor for them for, let's say, 8 years. I'll give a nice good number, 8 years. Would you expect to see some sort of fruit in that person's life that reflects my tutelage?
Those are good questions, because what happens with the people that spent the most time with you says a lot. You understand what I'm saying? The people who spend the most time around you, whatever is going on with you, I mean, it might rub off on them. I mean, maybe the more successful you come, the more successful they become. You tend to, especially if you're putting someone up under your wing, you would think at some point they would grow, and not, you know what I'm saying, or they would, you would start to see what they learned from you. Now when they come out and start to say, oh well, I was blanked from the beginning, and they start to give these creepy details about the things you were doing from the very jump. It's like, bro, you were just a sicko. You had no, you wasn't trying to mentor nobody. You was literally trying to do what he said, the G word. You was trying to, you know what I'm saying, what's the name, y'all can say it in the chat. Yeah, you was trying to finesse these people into telling you their fantasies so you can, you know what I'm saying, pray it out, or some creepy stuff. I don't know.
Would you? I would think after a year, you would see some change. 2 years, you would see significant change. 3 to 4 years, you'd see this person start to move away from the thing that is destroying them. TD has said he's been a mentor to Puffy, right? That's what he says. He has a relationship as that he's pastor. You know, he's saving P. Diddy. What exactly in Diddy's behavior do you see as changed? What is TD Jakes offering this man? I'm not going to go there. I know what he's offering. Exactly what TD Jakes is offering P. Diddy, but that's not going to change P. Diddy. That's only going to give P. Diddy more reason to act the way he's acting. And if you know what I'm talking about. But what exactly have you been tutoring him about? What have you been helping him with? You're a pastor. Is that what you call yourself? You're a man of the cloth. You're a man of God. And you're trying to bring Diddy to the light. And in all your years of knowing him, he has yet to actually turn around. It tells me that you're not doing your job. It tells me that I think the one that's actually mentoring the other is the other way around. I think P. Diddy has been mentoring TD Jakes. And TD Jakes has been using the cloth as a cover. But unfortunately or fortunately, that's going to come to the light, and it's coming to the light right away. Now, for all intents and purposes, I don't need to know whether or not any of this is true. Why? Because his doctrine alone is problematic. Okay, so let's just get that out the way. So I don't need a victim to come tell me what you've done. We can see it. The only thing that the victim is going to help is the people who are unable to see it finally. That's what I'm glad about. So when you hear the stories and you see his reaction, understand this is a scared man trying to cover tracks. If you've ever had a secret, you'll understand what his knee-jerk reaction is, and you'll understand what he has to lose. And when you see what he has to lose because he wants it so badly, you'll understand why he's behaving the way he is. You'll understand why he's taking the actions he's taking. Unfortunately for him, there is one person bigger than him in charge of all of this. And that's God. And I cannot wait to see the fireworks go off on this one.
Man. And I think everybody can't wait to see the fireworks go off in this. It's going to be an explosion coming real soon. A RICO is coming real motherfucking soon, y'all. A RICO is coming real soon. I told y'all earlier, we will be on Alex Stein tomorrow, y'all. We will be on Alex Stein. We'll pop out and go live sometime during the daytime tomorrow, but we're going to be on Alex Stein tomorrow. So yeah, y'all be ready for that, man. We popping out, man. We celebrating this 100K. We got big things. I know y'all see we verified over here now. We got a check mark by this RatchetTV name over here. RatchetTV, the Hood's journalist, is now verified on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all watching, the come up is real. The come up is real. Y'all seen what we building a content house. We've been doing the damn thing. I ain't gonna lie, Sapphire been over here having me watching Baddies East. Who child? Loose. That's all I'm gonna say. Loose. I didn't seen enough Sookie and Krishan Rock for one lifetime. I'm cool. What in the TD Jakes Ministries is going on over here? What in the Potter's house is going on this TV screen? That's what I'm thinking. Like, what in the Potter's house is going on? This is just a big episode of the Potter's house. Let's keep it a big bug. These girls was raised by TD Jakes, I can tell. Man. Yeah. Man. Nah, man, but yeah, it's loose, man. They said Potter bottoms. That's a good one. Somebody said Potter bottoms. Hold on, let me put that one up there. Somebody said Potter bottoms. That would be a dope name for a show exposing motherfucking TD Jakes and his family. Sapphire, who's God's son? I need to make sure I'm not in trouble. Oh, what is Iona talking about? What the hell is Iona talking about? Ooh, child. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what's going on. Y'all loose in this damn chat. Y'all is too loose in this damn chat. So he's about to get. Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? That dude TD Jake's a real creeper. I said, that's my ish. Shot o'clock. Said shot o'clock. Oh, baddie. What, how that shit go? Some shit. She had me watching this shit. I'm talking about, man, I'm like, oh man, so they take a shot every hour on the hour. I'm sitting there asking her questions like, so they really doing this. Like, so they just link up, fight. Like, what is going on? Dude, this is like Jerry Springer mixed. I don't know what the hell is going on. Jerry Springer mixed with Jersey Shore. I don't know what quite would I be watching, but it should be said swallowed. Ayana, I just told you to behave because you was flirting with God's son. I have to protect my pack. That's all. Hey, look, Sapphire didn't spoke. This her chat. Hey, look, she didn't told you. That's twice now. She didn't told you. So get the likes up. Get the likes up. Y'all make sure to get these likes up if you want to support the channel. $ Ratchet TV or send a super chat, super sticker, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All that ish is appreciated. All of it is. I'm glad peaches are out of season up here. Look, I don't want to look at a damn peach right now. Not after this dude been sitting over there eating peach cobbler. And I love peach cobbler, but I won't look at peach cobbler the same no more. Not after TD Jakes is allegedly in a thong eating a big ass bowl of peach cobbler that he made himself in that thong, allegedly. Said, damn, it's loose in here tonight. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They flirting with my damn mods, and I don't even know what the hell going on, man. Ayana just being here, just being loose. Ayana, at this point, you're going to send a super chat or something. We don't even know who the hell you are. Said, what was it? A peach thong? Oh man. I said, hold on, but was the thong peach? It might have been. I'm gonna just say yes. Just to, I'm gonna just say yes. I fuck with that cherry. Yeah, at this point, we're gonna have to eat cherry cobbler or something, y'all. Did they make apple cobbler? I'm just saying. I guess they do. Apple cobbler, something, man. We can't do peach cobbler right now, man. Not for a little bit, man. We're gonna say peaches out the way. We're gonna do cherry cobbler, blackberry cobbler, blueberry cobbler. Shit, we doing any type of cobbler you could think of. Hell, besides the damn I was gonna say pumpkin. Besides the damn peach at this point. I said the peaches are innocent. Nah, the peaches are not at this point. Not when you all right, when that picture get released and you see that peach cobbler, that gooey peach cobbler with his ass tooted up like whack 100, you ain't gonna look at peaches the same no more. So too late, you ruined peach cobbler now. Thanks, TD, for ruining peach cobbler for me. Blueberry cobbler. It said blackberry cobbler. Peach liquor is no more. Yeah, just throw everything peach away. Sapphire stay on point. She don't play. So LOL. Sapphire peach freak off party. Somebody said it was a peach freak off party. Man, it's a slice of cake me. Yeah, this we eating slices of cake this year, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even want no cobbler right now. Just give me a slice of cake or something. Give me a pie or something, anything. I said the peaches are compromised. The power of a cobbler, man. Y'all tripping. I said tooted like whack. Peach color, you wild. Take D Jakes, shaking my head. Peach FOs. Man, look, the chat is undefeated. I ain't gonna lie, man. Can't nobody beat this chat over here, man. This chat always loose and alleged. Do they even make thongs that big? Well, shit, they learned that day. He squeezed my tiny ass up in this, upstage these bitches. How I look? Cute. So $40. How much for this peach thong? It's gonna be about $40. $40 in the name of the Lord. Look, I could do about 35, man. Let me go ahead. Let me squeeze my tiny ass up in this, upstage these bitches. How I look, girl? Cute. $40. Squeeze my tiny ass in this and go to the Potter's house. Said edible thong. Oh man, TD do live OF. Oh man, y'all tripping. They tripping in this chat. Oh man, they is tripping in this chat. Said puffy cakes. TD pulling up on the thong. Said yo, I'm done. It's a sneaky link 202. What? That thong was brown. They said that thong was booty hole brown. I bet that thong was hugging his. Oh man, Reese, come on. They said peach thongs with brown. Hold on, Sapphire. Man, Sapphire's Cosina. Y'all make sure to go subscribe to Sapphire's Cosina. I know y'all remember all them cooking videos that was coming out. Well, her channel is about to be lit. It's gonna be a bunch of new shit about to drop on Sapphire's Cosina. So I need all y'all to please go subscribe to Sapphire's Cosina. Also subscribe to her TikTok. She got a viral video just going on right there. She has 65,000 views right now and counting on TikTok. She also be going viral over there on Instagram. Y'all send Sapphire some support. She about to start dropping a hell of a lot of content. So y'all finna see a lot of Sapphire. If y'all think y'all was mad before, y'all really finna be pissed off at how Sapphire finna turn up. I'm telling you, the turn up and the glow up finna be real for Sapphire. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be the first person in Ratchet Gang that reaches that level. Just watch. Just watch. All right, so we got a lot of shit to discuss over here in the near and dear future. I told y'all we wasn't done. We coming into this year with a bang, and we gonna do it all year. We already ended 2023. We ended the year with 100,000 subscribers, and then we entered into the new year verified on YouTube. Man, God is good. I'm telling you, God did. So I'm thankful for all the love and support all y'all give to me. I'm thankful for everybody around me, and y'all know that y'all already know what it is with Big Sapphire. Y'all already know she's gonna be always had next. So y'all make sure to support her. If you fuck with me, I'm asking y'all to go support her. I ain't telling you. I can't tell y'all to do shit, but I'm asking y'all if y'all rock with me, go support Sapphire, man, because that's supporting me as well. So make sure y'all do that, man. And tomorrow we gonna pop out on Alex Stein. So make sure y'all are ready for the Alex Stein show tomorrow. We will be there. Big Ratchet, Big Sapphire will be in the building. We will be in attendance. So I'm talking about let's keep this a big buck. And we going up all 2024, man. We is going up all 2024. You already know, man. This was just a pop out to let y'all know, man. I'm not done with these motherfuckers over here. I got more content. I'm just chilling. I ain't got to do too much. Y'all know what it is. This Big Ratchet, man, the biggest in the game, man. We changing shit over here. Make sure y'all all go support Chat Trap Official. Make sure y'all go support Sapphire's Cosina. Make sure y'all support me on Instagram. Make sure y'all go rock out with me on Facebook as well. Make sure y'all go support both of us on TikTok. Make sure y'all support the movement, man. All the support counts. So make sure y'all support what all we got going on over here. Make sure y'all also go subscribe to RatchetTV Media. I'm about to start dropping a lot more throwback videos. I'm about to start dropping a whole bunch of throwback videos. Y'all gonna see what I'm gonna do over there on RatchetTV Media. So make sure y'all just follow me on everything, man. I will be tapped in. I'm a busy man, but I'm always here for y'all. Y'all know that I'm a busy dude, but I'm always here, and I'm just a click away. No, I'm talking about, I love y'all, gang. We finna get ready to get the hell up off here. I'm finna go spark up some. I'm finna go eat some. No, I'm talking about, it's time to get the hell up off here, Ratchet Gang. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know, though. Just know that I love y'all. Salute to the gang. I'm out, gang. Tone.
Put my pinky on the dresser. Feeling free, just like Elon, park the Tesla. You ain't got no motion, you can't stand up in my session. I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the game, you should've just said it, we would've blessed it. Should've just said that shit got messy. Smoking exotic shit, with an exotic bitch. Thinking I'm bringing all kind of narcotics with me. Got guns on the table, I'm like, who fight is here? This bitch got past secured, I'm like, who let her in?
Let that broke bitch in, cause she too messy. The fuck them broke boys with? Get out my section. Get out my section. Pull the muscle, goddamn, too much flexion. Damn. Caught them in traffic on the accident, we pressing. Got them. Smoking Zaza every second, I be stretching. If you ain't tryna beat them, fuck it, won't you stretch them? Do that. They wipe his nose for that tissue, God bless them. Wipe it. I dropped the full perp, I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink. They wipe his nose for that tissue, God bless them. Wipe it. I dropped the full perp, I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink.
I'm the huncho, bitch, I'm about my cheddar. Little hoe keep going outside, little bitch do better. Bitch. She want me to hit it, put my pinky on the dresser. Feeling free, just like Elon, park the Tesla. You ain't got no motion, you can't stand up in my session. I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the game, you should've just said it, we would've blessed it. Should've just said that shit got messy.
When I started rapping, I was slapping shit. Man, I've been a savage before 21. Riding with a baddie and she 21. I used to ride around with about 21s. Now I see them strippers throw them 21s. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. With this do-rag and this beanie like I'm Iverson. Yeah. You niggas play all day. I made a lane, y'all want the drip, and I watched all y'all take. I played the game, I got rich, and I watched all y'all hate. Just apologize ahead of time before I let it fly in y'all face. We'll turn this bitch into Columbine, cause the gang not far away. And we know where y'all stay. So let's keep it gangsta, why fight when I could just smoke out where you lay? Hey, she wanna crash at my crib tonight, but she leave lotion in that stupid shit my bitch gon' find. I hit that bitch with a ratchet gang beanie on. I'm not a simp, I only fed that hoe Cinnabon. A lot of niggas like to talk, but they just in the way. But I can't argue with no niggas who not in the game. You know I'm Black Panther, bitch. When I started rapping, I was slapping shit. Man, I've been a savage before 21. Riding with a baddie and she 21. I used to ride around with about 21s. Now I see them strippers throw them 21s. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. With this do-rag and this beanie like I'm Iverson. Yeah. They used to try to leave me out the flyers for the shows. Now they tryna sign Ratchet Gang to HBO. Bottles of Patron get delivered to my hoes. I put it in the air, you know that weed is my cologne. Phoenix never cold, no we not on the beach. I'm at a lake house with a hoe. And knowing she a thotty, I'ma call up 2 more. And they all going crazy with them pals of Gringo. And they just had 2 lines and they just did 15 more. And now they in the field and on their knees like Tebow, but that's the price of fame. So we both in the field, but you don't never play. Look, I'm a coach, you a player, boy, get out the game. You know I'm Black Panther, bitch. When I started rapping, I was slapping shit. Man, I've been a savage before 21. Riding with a baddie and she 21. I used to ride around with about 21s. Now I see them strippers throw them 21s. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. With this do-rag and this beanie like I'm Iverson. Yeah, the Black Panther, bitch. When I started rapping, I was slapping shit. Man, I've been a savage before 21. Riding with a baddie and she 21. I used to ride around with about 21s. Now I see them strippers throw them 21s. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. With this do-rag and this beanie like I'm Iverson.